Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Greg Hill, a former athlete turned polished contractor. And in today's video, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about my story and how I got to this point as a polished contractor. So there are three components of experiences that I have that in a way catapulted me in the service industry to be able to have success somewhat immediately. For starters, I have a background in football. I played football all throughout my life, both in grade school, high school, college, and professionally at the level of arena football. And that, of course, as you know, the sport of football is gonna teach you structure, respect, responsibility, systems, and those played a key factor in who I am. As far as structure, one of the biggest factors in the service industry is time. And of all things, structure is going to teach you how to be on time. You don't want to run extra sprints or do extra up downs or do extra anything necessarily as a punishment if you are late. So that's very critical in the service industry, that you're on time to provide service. Football also, systems, you got to be in the right place at the right time, of course, like we said, but each thing flows and depends on the other aspects of a team. Each person has to be in a specific point or part of the field at a specific time for the offense or defense to run effectively. So systems is a key factor that football has taught me as well. Accountability, being able to take responsibility for not only when you do right, but when you do wrong. And accountability. Football has taught me how to be accountable. And then last but not least, just showing up and showing out. When it's game day, it's time to show up and show out. It's time to perform to the expectations and exceed the expectations of your client. So with that being said, structure, systems, accountability, and just showing up, that alone has done very well for me. Yeah. So that alone has given me the opportunity to do very well as a contractor. Next up, hospitality. I was in the hospitality field in Washington, D.C. For several companies. Probably the one that laid the foundation to my hospitality experiences and catapulted me just to be able to service my client well was Cheesecake Factory. That's right, the Cheesecake Factory. We had sequences of services that we had to accomplish and complete when we provided service to our patrons and guests. Just showing up with that, being able to understand and have emotional intelligence for a patron or a client. You got to be able to read their nonverbal ways of communication. That's a skill set. You got to be able to read the nonverbals that they don't say or express and still be able to provide them with what they need and want. on difficult clients. You got to be able to, at the end of the day, still complete the sales process and take care of what they have called you to complete. Next up is service excellence. Taking pride in your appearance and performance. Representing yourself, representing the company in a way that the client will want to call you back for more service or visit the establishment again. What else? Then after that, we had football, we had hospitality, and next up is just a blue collar attitude and experience. I've had jobs where either landscaping or carpentry, you got to get the job done. Late hours, the job has to get done. And that falls back to a bit of football as well, overtime. If you got to go overtime after the fourth quarter to get the job done, to win, whatever you got to do to make it happen. Blue collar attitude, the grit of being able to get the job done, being able to withstand the weather conditions, whether it be cold, rainy, hot, and then physical labor. Just being in shape falls back to football a bit. You got to be in shape to get the job done. So yeah, these three components, which make me a bit of who I am and my foundational pieces, have catapulted me and given me the opportunity to grow and develop into a polished contractor. Subscribe if you're a disciplined man and you want a bit more structure to elevate you and your company to the levels that you see fit for it. And follow along, and I got a few things that I'd like to share to help you along your way and your journey. Again, like I said, I do this through exterior cleaning, but whatever service industry that you're in, whether it be carpentry, plumbing, roofing, electricians, this is helpful information for you as well. That being said, continue to create a great day, and catch me on the next one.